Is this Jianzhou? Where is my destined fortuitous encounter?
This is the first time practicing a cultivation method requires paper and a pen. He himself said he could calculate it himself. What is father doing here so enthusiastically?
It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon now. First we must calculate the solar hour angle. The hour angle is 15 degrees per hour. The formula is 15 multiplied by the current time minus. The solar hour angle is 45 degrees using the axial tilt angle and the Earth's orbit, plus the solar hour angle just measured. To calculate the sun's declination, then use the current latitude and the declination angle to calculate.
What is Senior talking about? I truly don't understand anything at all.
Input these data points to calculate the altitude angle and the azimuth angle. The standard distance from the center of the sun to the center of the Earth is 1.49 thousand. Wait a moment. Let me recalculate. Recalculate.
Indeed, this cultivation method is too difficult for Senior. Senior has started talking nonsense. Senior, if you cannot grasp the profound mysteries within it, immediately please do not rush. This cultivation method is inherently like this. It cannot be rushed. Ancient powerful figures spent their entire lives trying to understand it, and still did not succeed. Please do not be discouraged.
It must be this azimuth.
Senior, perhaps you should return to your room to rest. And continue later. Continue. Continue, damn it. An illusion, it must be an illusion. How could I grasp the great sun heart method so quickly? Senior, have you succeeded already?
The film was translated.
Is finding the sun's
and
azimuth that
narrated
difficult?
by
Calculating the
NVIDIA.
sun's altitude angle and azimuth angle, and inputting them into the formula won't we know? But I still don't seem to feel anything.
What's wrong? Why was it so noisy just now?
Saying what about not feeling anything? How could that be? Senior must want to conceal his strength. He must have important matters to attend to. No, I cannot expose Senior. Nothing. Taoist friend Jang had a slight issue grasping the heart method just now.
I already said it. How is it possible that others cannot learn it? Yet I can learn it so quickly. Sure enough, there is an issue. It seems my aptitude is poor. I have wasted Uncle Shen's kindness. If that is the case, I won't trouble Uncle Shen anymore.
Fellow Taoist, please stop. Allow me to introduce you. My beloved daughter Shenu. When she was born, the 9 heavens' profound thunder accompanied her. Her body contains supreme thunder fortune. Cultivating together can defy heaven and change destiny.
Father, why are you telling him this?
All right. Fellow Taoist Jang saved my life. As a father, I have nothing to repay him with. Fellow Taoist, my beloved daughter has a special physique. If you pleases her, then I can make the decision to marry her to you.
Wait, Father, you want me to marry him? Didn't you say I possess the 9 heavens' profound thunder and contain supreme thunder fortune? Cultivating immortality won't be hindered, right? Participating in the Immortal Fate Grand Assembly tomorrow. Obtaining Immortal Fate will surely lead to the Supreme Great Tao, right?
Immortal Fate Grand Assembly, that sounds very impressive. Perhaps I can find my own fortuitous encounter there.
Moreover, he also said he is just someone with ordinary aptitude.
Ye where? Only those who haven't stepped into the immortal gate would believe those words. His cultivation is profound and unfathomable. Being by his side will surely grant supreme fortuitous encounters. Ye where? A life-saving grace must be repaid.
No need. If Miss Shen does not wish it, I naturally will not force her. It's just what you mentioned. This Immortal Fate Grand Assembly. I wonder if I could go along.
I don't mean that. I just want to cultivate and reach foundation establishment soon. Since you want to participate in the Immortal Fate Grand Assembly, you must possess some innate destiny. Wait until I reach foundation establishment. I'm willing to become your Dao companion. accompanying you on the path of cultivation.
Good, very good fellow Taoist Jang. If that is the case, then regarding this Immortal Fate Grand Assembly, this old man just happened to have one spot left. Let us go together. You can also join my beloved daughter to step onto the immortal path together.
Could she be the destined partner that Master spoke of?
The Immortal Fate Grand Assembly is organized by the Immortal Alliance annually to select those with outstanding aptitude in the mortal realm, granting the supreme great Tao, wishing them to quickly reach the peak on the path of immortal cultivation.
Jia Sheng, the outstanding son of the Jia family.
If you wish to cultivate immortality, then the Immortal Destiny Grand Assembly is the only path.
That is correct. When one person achieves the Tao, even their chickens and dogs ascend to heaven. Mortals who step onto the path of cultivation can thereby attain eternal life. Their destiny will be held in their hands, capable of being controlled at will. However, today, besides this person I see, no one else who catches my eye. There is even one person who possesses no spiritual root whatsoever, yet dares to sneak in here. It seems that today this supreme path to immortality, only I, along with the truly talented individuals, are qualified to participate.
The land of the immortal sect must not be defiled.
Greetings to the Immortal Alliance. We respectfully greet the Immortal
The film
Alliance.
was translated and narrated
Fellow
by
Taoist Jung, why do you not kneel? Didn't you want to conceal your identity? Then quickly kneel down and perform the ritual. These three are the three great protectors of the Immortal Alliance. They are the ones who have come to preside over the assembly. If you attract attention, how can you conceal yourself any longer?
Concealment? Conceal what?
Zhang Xiaofan, if you fail to perform the ritual and displease the three protectors, how can you still achieve the newcomer's supreme immortal path?
This young friend
Immortal Lord Chongsheng, protector of the Immortal Alliance.
has come to participate in the assembly.
Venerable Bailey, protector of the Immortal Alliance.
Yet you do not pay respects to us. You must be excessively arrogant.
It is not excessive arrogance. It is just that on my way here, I encountered many people whose cultivation was far more formidable than yours. They were all very courteous towards me. What grounds do I have to kneel and worship you? Truly low cultivation, yet such pretense.
Audacity. More formidable than us. I and these two esteemed individuals have protected the immortal realm together for many years. Our hands grasp the sun and moon, our feet tread upon heaven and earth. You who possess no spiritual root whatsoever, are you even worthy to say that our cultivation is not high?
That is right, we have protected the immortal realm for many years, and have mentored countless great powers. Those who can surpass us can be counted on one's fingers,
Immortal Lord Hung and protector of the Immortal Alliance.
and they all live in seclusion in the immortal realm. What do you amount to, that you dare claim a great power would be courteous to you?
Exactly. 3 immortal lords. This person has poor aptitude and constantly lies. He is unworthy to stand alongside those who are wholeheartedly devoted to the Tao like us. We respectfully request the 3 immortal lords to descend their divine might and punish this person.
You,
We beg the immortal lords to descend their divine might and punish this person.
you all. That's not true, they are truly very ordinary. Stronger than them. I met 2 people on my way here. They even knelt down and paid respects to me.
I see that this young friend is truly extraordinary. Completely lacking a spiritual root. I cannot detect any fluctuation of spiritual energy, yet you can make a mighty one stronger than us. Pay respects to you? Not bad. May I ask, young friend, where do you hail from?
My aptitude is poor. It's better not to disgrace my master. My aptitude is terrible. After being expelled, I still haven't been accepted by any sect.
Not accepted. I see that you likely hail from a good-for-nothing sect. You haven't learned anything else, but your way of speaking is extraordinary.
Boy, if you say, our cultivation is so ordinary, you must be able to see through our cultivation level. Then tell us, what realm are we currently in?
Master said, I possess 9 layers of spiritual rings. That is the Hongmeng Saint realm possessing the lowest cultivation. The higher one ascends, the fewer the number of spiritual rings. From 9 layers of spiritual rings, transforming into a single layer spiritual ring. Only then does one reach the peak of cultivation, the refining stage. They still carry 5 layers of spiritual rings. They must only be at the nascent soul stage. They haven't even broken through the golden core stage. What is there to be afraid of? I say the 3 of you haven't even broken through the golden core stage. Yet you still call yourselves immortal lords and true persons. Truly shameless.
Deceiving yourself, speaking nonsense. I'm about to step through the gates of the golden immortal realm. Yet you claim I haven't even broken through the golden core stage. Truly ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous.
I suppose I now know why you were expelled from your sect. With your talent for speaking nonsense, who would dare accept you? The master who taught you back then. I also don't know what kind of person they were or where they came from.
Enough. This kind of person who likes to cause a scene merely wants to attract our attention. There is no need to pay attention to this mediocre person.
Narrated by M Media.
Surely after this grand assembly concludes, we will not meet again.
The 3 immortal lords should still ignore him, lest you lose your noble status.
I say, brother.
The hour of the horse has arrived, the sun and moon converge. Please present the primordial supreme treasure, the 9 heavens profound spirit steel.
Please present the primordial supreme treasure,
Please present the primordial supreme treasure,
the 9 heavens profound spirit steely.
the 9 heavens profound spirit steel. This is the primordial supreme treasure, the 9 heavens profound spirit steel. It can connect heaven and earth, reaching up to the 9 heavens and down to the netherworld. This object is used to clearly examine spiritual roots. Primordial supreme treasure, 9 heavens profound spirit steel.
In the primordial universe, great God Pangu created heaven and earth, allowing the heavenly Tao to enter it. The human lord encountered many difficulties. Fortunately, the goddess comprehended the heavenly Tao. Comprehending the path of the cultivating human lord with her unparalleled cultivation base, she refined the heaven-mending treasure pagoda for the human lord. She bestowed the heaven-mending stone. The goddess refined it into the 9 heavens profound spirit steely. In order to enter, one must first test their cultivation aptitude. After passing, one will observe the layers of spirit rings. The higher the aptitude, the higher the immortal Tao realm achieved.
That's right, the 9 heavens profound spirit steel will display the spirit rings. If one possesses a spirit ring, only then can they enter the 9 heavens profound spirit steel. As for those without a spirit ring, they have no affinity with the immortal Tao. They can only remain mortals. As for those who have the chance to obtain immortal destiny, having just 1 layer of spirit ring is enough.
Master once said, the first layer spirit ring represents the highest realm in the cultivation world. Then I, a person with 9 layers of spirit rings, I'm not destined to be unable to step into the cultivation world.
1 layer of spirit ring can enter the immortal land, reaching the soul transformation realm. 3 layers of spirit rings can comprehend the heavenly Tao. If one has 5 layers of spirit rings, they can enter any Tao realm, achieving the rank of golden immortal realm. If one has 7 layers of spirit rings, they can reach the supreme realm, the grand mist saint realm. But in this world, for the past 100 years, a person with such aptitude has yet to appear.
If it is 9 layers of spirit rings, one can break through the shackles, transform the body into the Tao, and enter the heavenly Tao realm. But it is said that such an achievement was only reached by great God Nua and great God Pangu.
That is correct. The Immortal Alliance has always been inclusive of all under heaven. If one does not have a spirit ring, we also welcome those with affinity to join the sect as chore workers, listen to the heavenly Tao, and prolong their lifespan.
9 layers of spirit rings can enter the heavenly Tao realm. But didn't Master say that my aptitude was the worst? Could Master have been mistaken? Was I tricked by him?
The Grand Immortal Destiny Gathering officially begins. Those who have registered to step onto the path of immortality, Please accept the test of the 9 heavens profound spirit steely.
Zhang Xiaofan. Although I have agreed with you that we can become dire companions, the prerequisite is that you must also be able to step onto the path of immortality. Although I do not demand that your aptitude be high, but at least we must meet the minimum standard. If you are merely a useless mediocre mortal, then I apologize. There is a difference between mortals and immortals. I absolutely cannot marry you.
Daughter, what are you saying? Don't you truly know? What kind of person is standing before you? That is the Hongmen Saint realm.
One spiritual ring such high aptitude is only the minimum standard to step onto the path of immortality. Then why should I even measure it? After all, I was once at the Penlai Immortal sect as a sect disciple. I won't be told later that I can only be an ordinary person my whole life, right? Fine. Then I should go look elsewhere. Who knows, perhaps my beloved is somewhere else.
Are you scared? You are a man, why are you so cowardly? How can you be suitable for me? My man doesn't necessarily have to be stronger than me, but at least he cannot be a useless mediocre coward. You don't dare. Then let me.
Daughter, my child, why are you so stubborn? Fellow Taoist Jang, my daughter possesses the 9 heavens profound thunder, the supreme thunder destiny. Please look at her aptitude. It will surely satisfy you.
According to what those 3 people said, this aptitude is rarely seen in 100 years. Capable of reaching the golden immortal position, my own aptitude was criticized even by my master. How can I possibly compare to her? It seems this is definitely not my destined match. I'm afraid this trip was in vain.
Not bad. 5 spiritual rings. In the future, she can enter the golden immortal realm. In the future, she has a chance to stand on equal footing with us.
Truly worthy of the 9 heavens profound thunder. Born with a silver spoon in her mouth, her spiritual root surpasses countless ordinary people. Not bad.
I had long heard that the Shen family possesses a favored daughter of heaven. I didn't expect her to truly be this outstanding. Others may not know, but I know clearly. Within your body resides the supreme thunder destiny. If I can obtain you, future realm breakthroughs will no longer face obstacles. The path of cultivation will be smooth sailing.
Fellow Taoist Jang, I haven't spoken wrongly, have I? My little girl's aptitude is exceptional, and her appearance is extraordinary. If there is still any aspect that does not meet your satisfaction, I humbly ask for your guidance.
Seriously, father, what is wrong with you? With his appearance, must I still marry him? I measured 5 spiritual rings. My future is vast. If he cannot measure any aptitude, what basis do I have to marry him?
Daughter, does he still need his aptitude measured? He is the Hongmen Saint realm, the genuine article. These fools, don't they know who they have provoked?
That's right. Miss Shen originally comes from a cultivation aristocratic family and possesses outstanding aptitude. The person who can cultivate alongside Miss Shen must certainly possess dragon-like aptitude. Only then can they highlight Miss Shen's peerless uniqueness. I, Jiacheng, young master of the Li Huo sect, have specially come today to propose marriage. I wish to become her Tao companion. A perfect pair flying side by side. I hope the Thunder Emperor will grant this union.
Young master of the Li Huo sect, you want to marry me?
That's right. Having just met Miss Shen today, I realized her beauty is capable of toppling kingdoms, putting flowers to shame and eclipsing the moon. Looking across this world, the one who can be worthy of Miss Shen is only Jang.
You want to marry my daughter? Don't even think about it. I have already taken the liberty of promising my daughter in marriage to fellow Taoist Jang. Chang, stop your wishful thinking.
Shen Dahai is the dignified Thunder Emperor. Why would he want to marry his daughter off to me like that? Could it be that my good fortune in love was arranged by him? Or is there some other special reason? I'm just a minor cultivator. Although he is not equal to an immortal, he is still the dignified Thunder Emperor. What does he
The
need?
film was translated and
Oh no,
narrated
this
by
immortal won't get
Media.
angry, will he? Absolutely not. Fellow Taoist Jang,
Father, even if it's to repay a debt of gratitude, Father wouldn't go so far as to marry off your daughter. I once made an oath. Shenny's man must have at least 1 point superior to mine. Otherwise, what basis do I have to marry him?
Did you hear that? Shenu is a woman with an unpredictable future ahead. Who the hell are you? You have quite the stubborn temper. Come here. Tell me what aptitude you possess. Are you worthy of her?
My aptitude. I don't know either. My master said I have 9 layers of spiritual rings surrounding my entire body. Low cultivation not worthy of mention.
Impudence. 9 layers of spiritual rings are treated like that. Are you even worthy of mentioning it?
that's right. 9 layers of spiritual rings can reach the heavenly Tao. Yet coming from your mouth it becomes low cultivation. Not worthy of mention to others. Aren't your words implying that we are not even comparable to low cultivation? Is it trash among trash?
No. I don't know how to put it either. In short, my cultivation and aptitude are likely among everyone present here the lowest.
Father, look. He admitted it himself. Today's marriage arrangement. I absolutely will not agree to it.
You.
If you want to marry me, then go up there and take the test. Use your aptitude to conquer me.
All right. Today I will show you, young man, how vast the gap between you and me is. Esteemed guests, I dare not conceal the truth. When I was born, the heavens displayed an anomaly, fierce fire burned. Furthermore, the Immortal Alliance Patriarch personally bestowed a blessing. I have concealed my true strength until now, precisely so that today at the Immortal Destiny Grand Assembly, I could astonish everyone.
Good. Another golden immortal is born. Our immortal sect no longer needs to worry about lacking successors.
That's right. Shenu and Jiacheng. The aptitudes of the two of them are a match made in heaven. One possesses the 9 heavens' profound thunder, the other upon birth was engulfed by fierce fire. If the two of them dual cultivate, the physiques corresponding to their two main cultivation methods will merge. I fear their cultivation and realm could break through the 5 layers of the spiritual ring to an even higher level, reaching the Hongmen Saint realm. That legendary realm might not be impossible.
Father, do you see now? Instead of having me assist this piece of good for nothing, trading for a slim chance of achieving immortality, wouldn't it be better for me and Jiasheng to cultivate immortality together? I truly cannot find a single reason to marry this person. Zhang Xiaofan.
If my destiny in this life is to be so indiscriminate between black and white, good and evil, then I would rather not have this blessed union.
Utterly foolish. Daughter, you are truly utterly foolish.
Help me, I want to prove to my father what realm I can ultimately reach if I wholeheartedly desire to cultivate immortality.
7 layers.
7 layers of the spiritual ring. The Hongmen Saint realm is extremely difficult to attain.
The Hongmen Saint realm. It is the Hongmen Saint realm. If the two of them embark on the path of immortality together, it can ensure the safety of our immortal sect for 10,000 generations.
Father, do you see now? If I choose Jiasheng, I can reach the Hongmen Saint realm. But if I choose this useless person with poor aptitude, I will only reach the golden
film was
immortal realm in this
translated
life,
and
unable
narrated
to
by
advance any further. Father, please rest assured.
Fellow Taoist Jang, my daughter, she lacks judgment in choosing people. I do not want her stubbornness to ruin her entire life. I must ask for your help, fellow Taoist. Lend this old man a hand to make her come to her senses. Absolutely do not let the young master of the blazing fire gate, that smooth-talking brat, deceive my daughter.
Who? Me? No. Uncle Shen. The two of them combined. Even the Immortal Alliance wants to bring them together. Who I'm to compare? How can I help you?
This. Senior, why don't you go up there and test your aptitude? Wouldn't everything become clear naturally?
If I go up there.
That's right.
If I go up there, won't I just become a laughingstock? Look at this situation. If I step onto this spirit monument, and not even one spirit ring layer appears, then I'm not going. Whoever wants to go, go.
Not bad. This point about you is very good. How can a sparrow know the ambition of a great swan? You and Shenu are worlds apart. You are not worthy of her. That is an undeniable truth. However, I feel you can step forward and try once, even if you have no aptitude. The words you just spoke make me like you very much. I might plead on your behalf to let you become a menial laborer in the Immortal Alliance. It's good enough just to get by.
What are you talking about?
Zhang Xiaofan, I promise you. As long as you can catch up to Jiasheng and measure 5 spirit ring layers, then I can also fulfill my previous promise.
I'm also very curious. One who can measure 9 spirit ring layers, yet is merely a child with such low conduct. What kind of aptitude does he truly possess?
Go up.
Go.
Go up there. Get up there.
If I go up there and truly have no aptitude whatsoever, then they will inquire about my sect again. Wouldn't that be disgracing my master? My master's kindness to me is as heavy as a mountain. How can I bring shame upon him?
Regardless of your aptitude, as a man, if you don't even dare to face yourself, if you don't even have this small amount of courage, yet you still want me to marry you, don't you have any spirit? Are you worthy, Zhang Xiaofan? You are truly not a man.
That's right. Cultivation is inherently about defying the heavens. You want to defy the heavens, yet you are such a coward. You are unworthy, and you disgrace the path of immortality.
State your sect's lineage. I want to announce it throughout the world. That coward from your sect is unworthy of the status of a cultivator, and announced throughout the world that your sect shall be expelled from the immortal realm.
Fine. If there is shame, let only I bear the shame. Even if the test shows I have no aptitude, I must at least preserve my master's reputation. All right, I'll try. Can we make something clear first? If the test later shows I have no aptitude, that is due to my poor aptitude. That I'm unworthy of cultivation, and it has nothing to do with my master or my sect.
Putting on an act.
It cannot be saved now.
It cannot be saved now.
I thought he had some skill, and he claims to have 9 layers of spiritual ring. There wasn't even a sound.
Zhang Xiaofan, luckily I wasn't fooled by you. Otherwise, marrying you would have ruined my entire life.
Zhang Xiaofan, stop embarrassing yourself. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down.
Could it be that I was mistaken? Is he truly just a cultivator with low cultivation?
Damn it. There's no feeling. No. I cannot let my master lose face. Uncle Shen, please give me the pouch.
Very well.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
What is this?
The real show has just begun.
Look, everyone. It's reacting now.
How can this be? In just an instant he surpassed me. I'm a golden immortal.
How can this be? He made the spiritual tablet react, he cheated. Immortal Lord, look at that strange thing he just absorbed. He is cheating.
No. Cheating is absolutely impossible before the Nine Heavens profound spiritual tablet.
Damn it, what exactly is that thing he's holding?
One layer? How is that possible? He doesn't have any spiritual root, yet he can display one layer of spiritual ring.
Enough. Look. Fellow Taoist Jang, he has the aptitude for cultivation. See, now he can be worthy of you, right?
It's merely one layer of spiritual ring. You and Jiao Sheng both have 5 layers of spiritual ring. If he wants me to value him, he is still far from enough.
That's right, the aptitude of 1 layer of spiritual ring versus 5 layers of spiritual ring. That is the difference between heaven and earth. You only have this 1 layer of spiritual ring aptitude. You are only worthy of looking up to me and Shenu. Is it failing? I told you so. Trash remains trash in the end. What if it's 1 spiritual layer? It still can't compare to me.
If it can't compare, then it can't compare. Having 1 layer of aptitude, I'm already very satisfied.
Fellow Taoist Jang. Don't give up. Continue, keep going. Isn't it true that you don't want to disgrace the sect?
I admit, he has some aptitude. But so what? Now all of this is over. Uncle, I still advise you obediently to marry Shenu to me. Look, this kid has given up.
Who said it's over? I think Uncle Shen is absolutely right. I want to try again.
What does he want to do now?
Impossible. Immortal cultivation aptitude has never been heard of being able to change. No matter how hard he tries, he is still only 1 spiritual layer. What more does he want?
Three spiritual layers.
3 layers. Look quickly, it's 3 layers. 3 layers.
So what if it's 3 layers? 100 3-layered aptitudes still cannot rival 1 5-layered aptitude.
That's right. On the path of immortal cultivation, every realm is a difference as vast as heaven and earth. What good is relying solely on his 3 spiritual layers? Wait until I reach the peak. Shenu and I will only need 1 hand to suppress him.
This thing is truly useful. Although my aptitude is poor, the thing I invented can naturally bypass a test like this. Good. Since you all said I cheated, then I will cheat for you to see. Is that so? Then look closely.
The film was translated and narrated by
Continue.
M Media.
No, Impossible. No way. 5 spiritual layers.
5 layers. 5 layers? Golden Immortal. Golden Immortal Aptitude. This child completely lacks the spiritual root, yet he can reach the Golden Immortal level. His immortal destiny and comprehension must be terrifyingly high.
Our Immortal Destiny Grand Assembly this time has produced so many talents. This is Heaven blessing the Immortal Alliance. Heaven truly blesses the Immortal Alliance.
No way. It can't be. He doesn't have a spiritual root. Based on what? Based on what can he measure 5 spiritual layers? I was born with a heavenly bestowed phenomenon. Furthermore, I also had the immortal sect ancestor, granting blessings. Only then could I barely equal him. This? He was sent by the heavens. To mock me? How can he achieve golden immortal aptitude?
Yiware, look quickly. 5 layers. It's already 5 layers, equal to yours. He truly is worthy of you now. The matter of your marriage can be decided now, right?
No, he is merely a common person without a spiritual root. Yet I possess the supreme thunder destiny. That's right. Compared to me, he is still slightly inferior.
Yiware, don't be so excessive. What exactly do you want?
Unless he can surpass you, reaching the 6th spiritual layer. Otherwise, he still cannot make me look at him differently.
Still rising. 6 layers. It's already 6 layers.
Impossible. 6 spiritual layers. Doesn't that mean he is about to reach the Hongmen sacred realm?
How can this be? He has no spiritual root to assist him. His entire life, he could never reach the Hongmen sacred realm.
Seven spiritual layers. Hongmen sacred realm. Hongmen sacred realm aptitude.
This. How can this be? Jang and I cultivated the immortal Dao together, and only barely managed to reach the 7th spiritual layer. He relied on his own strength, yet accomplished it easily. Who exactly is he?
I didn't misread it. This old man truly did not misread it. Could it be that the 9 spiritual layers he spoke of were not nonsense, but the truth? A sect that even considers 9 spiritual layers to be low aptitude and expelled him. What kind of terrifying existence is it? Unbelievable. It is truly hard to believe.
Everyone. Is this spiritual stealing having some kind of problem? Why do I feel it can still rise higher? This is completely illogical.
You speak nonsense. This 9 heavens profound spiritual stealing was formed from the heaven mending stone, protecting the immortal Tao on behalf of humanity, used to test the aptitude of cultivators. Since its creation, it has never made a mistake.
That's right. Such an ancient supreme treasure. Highly valued by humanity, and you dare to doubt it. You are being disrespectful to the immortal Tao. Disrespecting my immortal alliance is even more of an insult to cultivators like us.
You are no longer worthy to touch this supreme treasure. Kneel down and apologize.
Even if you measured 7 spirit layers? So what? Disrespecting the immortal Tao, disrespecting my immortal alliance, will still leave you with no place to stand. Kneel down. Apologize.
Offending my immortal alliance. Today I will cripple your limbs to set an example for others. Obediently, kneel down and apologize.
Haven't you heard? The 3 immortal lords have already spoken. Why aren't you quickly getting down here? Kneel down and apologize.
Fellow Taoist Jang, fellow Taoist, listen to what I have to say. Even if it is the Hongmen sacred realm, it cannot doubt this supreme treasure. You are truly being a bit excessive. Moreover, aren't you speaking nonsense? You already have 7 spirit layers. If you prove it one more time, wouldn't that be an existence comparable to the great god Pangu and the great goddess Nua? You should still come over here and show humility. Listen to Uncle Shen.
I told you there was a problem, but you didn't believe me. Fine. Then today I will show you what is the so-called surprise.
Zhang Xiaofan! You, what else do you want to do?
Watch me give you a huge shock.
Zhang Xiaofan, you can stop now. 7 spirit layers. Is already the limit?
No. It hasn't reached the limit yet. I said this spirit steely has a problem. You didn't believe me. Then I will prove it to you.
Isn't he trying to measure the so-called legendary 9 spirit layers?
What? 9 spirit layers. In the legend, impossible. Absolutely impossible. Since the great god Pangu created the heavens and earth, and the great goddess Nua filled the deficiencies of the heavenly Tao until now, there has never been a single person who could reach this realm.
If someone in this lifetime truly reaches 9 spirit layers, then 10,000 immortals will definitely honor him as their master. The life and death of the entire immortal realm will all rest upon his single thought.
How can this be? First it was 3 layers, then it turned into 5 layers, finally reaching 7 layers. Someone who can create such a miracle, and even wants to break through. A person with 9-layer spiritual ring aptitude. How could he be a mere mortal? He who has no spiritual root, and no cultivation base. How could he achieve 9-layer spiritual ring aptitude? Shenu, stop thinking nonsense. Impossible.
This kind of person, how is he worthy of surpassing me? If he could achieve 9-layer spiritual ring aptitude, then everything I said before, wouldn't it all be a joke? Impossible. Absolutely impossible.
Nine layers. 9 layers it is.
9-layer spiritual ring. Immortal Tao Aptitude, our era, has produced another person who stands shoulder to shoulder with the ancient great deities.
Impossible. Absolutely impossible. How can this be? Just now, I treated a person with outstanding aptitude with such provocation.
This aptitude is no different from Pangu and Nua. To call him a deity incarnate would not be an exaggeration at all. If a talent of this caliber can emerge from my immortal alliance, then my immortal alliance from now on will be the foremost immortal sect of the 3 realms. You will no longer have to fear those old fogies from the hidden immortal sects.
On the path of cultivation, strength is paramount. This junior is here, kneeling and begging fellow Taoist Jang to join the Immortal Alliance.
Immortal Venerable Jang possesses the 9-layer spiritual ring, the aptitude of the immortal Tao. Previously, the 3 of us spoke many offensive words. We are willing to kowtow in apology for this matter. We only ask Immortal Venerable to preside over the Immortal Alliance. I know our intentions were poor. I will immediately kowtow and apologize to Immortal Venerable.
No. You all.
We offended Immortal Venerable earlier. We beg Immortal Venerable for forgiveness. Please join the Immortal Alliance.
We beg Immortal Venerable for forgiveness. Please join our Immortal Alliance.
We beg Immortal Venerable for forgiveness. Please join our Immortal Alliance. The 3 Immortal Lords are all kneeling down to confess their fault for offending fellow Taoist Jang just now. Ye aware, we should quickly kneel down and apologize too. Let's beg fellow Taoist Jang for forgiveness.
Uncle Shen. Don't. I already told you. This thing definitely has a problem.
Immortal Venerable, please stop pretending. I knew long ago that you at least already possesses the cultivation of the Hongmen sacred realm. The 3 Immortal Lords have all knelt down to apologize to Your Excellency. What issue could there possibly be with this matter, Your Excellency? Please accept this bow from me.
Don't. 3 immortals, I beg of you, please quickly stand up. You flatter me so much. I dare not accept it.
Why speak of excessive flattery? Your Excellency possesses genuine talent. Your willingness to accept this great salute is our honor.
These people from the Immortal Alliance, have they all gone mad? Or rather, do I truly possess heaven-defying aptitude?
As long as Your Excellency agrees to join the Immortal Alliance, the entire Immortal Alliance, excluding the old Ancestor, we will certainly honor Your Excellency as the Supreme One.
As long as Your Excellency joins our Immortal Alliance, we can honorifically address Your Excellency as the Grand Patriarch. Positions within the entire Immortal Alliance, Your Excellency may arrange them as you please. Even if I have to become a servant, I would willingly accept it.
Just what kind of monster is this kid? To possess Immortal Path Aptitude? Even the esteemed members of the Immortal Alliance were conquered by him and knelt in worship.
All right. I'll join. Is that enough? Please stand up quickly, stop kneeling.
Really?
Really?
Truly. But I must say this first,
As long as Your Excellency agrees to join the Immortal Alliance, any condition is acceptable.
This old man, can you let me finish my sentence? No. What I want to say is, this 9-layered spiritual ring might truly have nothing to do with me. This thing might genuinely have a problem. Perhaps you should all check it again. What my own aptitude is like. How could I not know?
How could that be? The light of the spiritual stele is stable. Heaven and earth show no anomalies. The sun and moon operate in order. This proves that Your Excellency's Immortal Path Aptitude does not have the slightest issue.
I don't believe it. He is clearly just someone who came to the Immortal Alliance, merely seeking cultivation methods. How could he possibly possess Immortal Path Aptitude? Everyone, I dare to assert, he definitely used some dirty, despicable trick to deceive all you fellow Taoists, including myself. As far as I can see, forget about him having 9 layers of the spiritual ring. I fear he doesn't even have 1 layer.
Indeed, there are some heterodox paths who spend their days studying various deception techniques, specialized in visiting major sects to earn a living. Absurd. If there truly was some kind of deception technique that could fool you all, that could fool the stone that Enwa refined into the 9 heavens profound spirit steel. Moreover, who could fool us 3 immortal sovereigns? When we employ our magic, the truth is more obvious than any rhetoric. Immortal Venerable Jang is definitely a hidden great power. He has seen through the mortal world, which is why he concealed all of his peak cultivation power, to come and experience the suffering of sentient beings.
That is right. Whoever dares to doubt the Immortal Venerable again must immediately get out of the Immortal Alliance, have their immortal status revoked, and never step onto the path of immortality for the rest of their lives.
Even the 3 immortal sovereigns must curry favor with Zhang Xiaofan like this. Could it be that he truly is a hidden great power? Can he truly help me step onto the supreme immortal Dao and attain true fruition?
The film
They
was
speak of me this way.
translated and narrated by
But Master said my aptitude is poor. What exactly is going on? Who exactly is correct?
Daughter. What is happening? The spirit steel shows an anomaly. For 10,000 years, whether it was the great tribulation of the heavenly Tao or the appearance of a saint, we have never seen a reaction like this.
The spirit stele shows an anomaly. Quickly protect the spirit stele. Absolutely no mistakes must occur.
Understood.
How can this be? The 3 of us have worshipped the spirit stele for thousands of years. Yet now we are being repelled by the spirit stele to this extent. What exactly happened?
Didn't they say the highest aptitude only requires 9 spirit rings to be able to transform into the heavenly Tao? Just now 9 spirit rings appeared. Why is there still another golden crown? What is going on?
The 9 heavens profound spirit steel has been destroyed. What is this golden crown? The 9 heavens profound spirit steel couldn't even withstand it.
Could this be the legendary heavenly Tao golden crown? Even the spirit stele could barely endure it, transforming into the 10th spirit ring.
How is that possible? Only an existence that surpasses the limits of the heavenly Tao, an existence that touches the origin of the universe, is capable of achieving this honor.
Could it be Immortal Venerable Jang that you're Aptitude has surpassed the scope of the heavenly Tao?
That is correct. Immortal Venerable Jang. Not the aptitude of the 9-layered spirit core, but one that surpasses the 6th path. An aptitude that stands above the heavenly Tao. He has the hope of breaking the limits of the heavenly Tao realm, becoming the 10th realm unparalleled.
Surpassing the heavenly Tao. The first person from ancient times until now. Then everything you are proud of. Wouldn't it be a joke in front of him?
This is absolutely impossible. The ancient great gods also could not achieve the feat of surpassing the heavenly Tao. What does he rely on to achieve it? What heavenly Tao golden crown? This is fundamentally just his trick. The heavenly Tao golden crown. I see it as nothing but a pile of trash.
The dignity of the golden crown cannot be violated. The dignity of an emperor cannot even achieve the 9-layered spirit core.
What heavenly Tao golden crown? I have also looked through many ancient texts from the ancient era. I have fundamentally never heard of it. A piece of trash was expelled by the sect. How could I possibly achieve such an astonishing feat? I said it a long time ago. That spirit steely has a problem.
Fellow Taoist Jang, can you stop pretending? Since things have come to this, why hide it any longer?
What I'm pretending about? I truly am not pretending. I already said it. That spirit steely has a problem.
What is all this commotion about? Disturbing my quiet cultivation. Haven't I told you all that this old man's lifespan is running out? Only by breaking through the heavenly Tao can I extend my life. Old Ancestor, we didn't do it intentionally. Please look. Where did it go?
Old Ancestor. It is him. This Zhang Xiaofan. It is him who ruined the spirit steel.
Old Ancestor, this person is Immortal Venerable Jang, who caused this strange phenomenon. Is that so? Zhang Xiaofan, do you know your crime?
No. Why does this old ancestor not distinguish right from wrong and already want me to confess? Old ancestor, I truly do not know. What happened? I only came to participate in the test, wanting to seek the path of cultivation. I absolutely did not intend to destroy the supreme treasure.
Old Ancestor, this Immortal Venerable possesses eternity, is the first person to have 10-layered aptitude, surpassing the heavenly Tao. Really, his aptitude can cause my 9 heavens profound spirit steely to shake because of it. Yet, he could even make it disappear without a trace. A heaven-defying talent like this, if I turn him into a spiritual elixir of flesh and bone for me to use, it can certainly help me break through the great limit and step into the heavenly Tao, no longer bound by lifespan.
Old ancestor, this spirit steely disappear. It has nothing to do with me. Wasn't it you all who forced me to test my aptitude? In that case, even if it disappeared, that is your problem.
You cannot say that. This spirit steely vanished because it could not withstand the heavenly Tao golden crown. This destruction and disappearance is also because of you.
You. Fine. Even if it is my problem, then tell me, what should be done now?
What should be done? You caused my Immortal Alliance to lose such a primordial supreme treasure. You must compensate with an item, a supreme treasure of equivalent value.
The 9 heavens profound spirit steel is a primordial supreme treasure. It is priceless. If you want to compensate, I think you can only use your life. Today, I fear you won't be able to leave this place.
Old ancestor, The disappearance of the spirit steel was originally, not entirely, fellow Taoist Jang's fault. Why do you make him bear all the responsibility?
Who are you? To lecture me on reason?
Father, your Immortal Alliance just bullies others like this.
Bullying? I merely told him to compensate. As long as he can produce an equivalent supreme treasure as compensation. I naturally will not make things difficult for him. However, if he cannot produce it, today this Zhang Xiaofan will not be able to leave my Immortal Alliance.
Shenu, this matter has nothing to do with you. Do not interfere in his affairs. Didn't you like me very much just now? The two of us, becoming Tao companions, flying side by side together. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Get lost. I said it before. Zhang Xiaofan, as long as he surpasses me, I will marry him. As for you, seeing Zhang Xiaofan surpass you, you immediately mocked him, and now you kick him while he's down. Are you even worthy of being called a man?
Fine, then you all along with him shall perish together.
Old Ancestor, you clearly know that between heaven and earth, every single supreme treasure already has an owner. Now where do you tell us to go? To find a supreme treasure for you. You clearly want his life.
Supreme treasure. I truly do not have one. But I have a small toe that I fiddled with myself, and it is quite useful. Do you want it?
Immortal Venerable Jang, you cannot joke like that. What is that thing you are holding? It's short and small. Pitch black. We have never seen it before. How can you take it out and compare it to the Nine Heavens' profound spirit steel? This is an insult to the discerning eye of the Immortal Alliance's old ancestor, isn't it?
Brother, stop provoking them. Quickly throw that thing away. The matter of the supreme treasure. We can discuss it further.
The film was
My father and I
translated and
still have some
narrated
family
by
assets.
Media.
Let's talk properly with them. There must be a way.
This daughter of mine changes sides so quickly. She wants to hand over the Shen family assets so quickly. Out already. That's fine too. As long as fellow Taoist Jang can be protected, my Shen family in the future will surely soar like a kite in the wind.
Why should I throw it away? Even if it is not as good as that spirit steely, it still has some use. Moreover, this item, one saved Uncle Shen's life. Furthermore, it absorbed the 9 Thunder Tribulation. What if it is not an ordinary object?
Brat, do you think we are fools? Casually taking out something we have never seen before, and you think we will regard it as a supreme treasure? Or do you assume that the old ancestor is blind and cannot recognize a supreme treasure? I see that you are deliberately here to cause trouble. Old ancestor, I request that this person be immediately executed to serve as a warning to others.
When did I cause trouble? I genuinely feel that this thing is useful. Whether you want it or not, please take a look. Just take a look.
Immortal Venerable Zhang, no matter how high your aptitude is, you cannot rely on high aptitude to act shamelessly here. Your item, how can it compare to our Nine Heavens' profound spirit steely?
Senior brother, I feel what he said makes sense. After all, we have never seen it. Why don't we take a look first? I also really want to know what kind of genius, recognized by the heavenly Tao Golden Crown, can forge what kind of magic treasure. Jiacheng, you go over there and bring it to me for a look.
Yes. Come on, let me see this piece of junk of yours. This doesn't even have anything special about it. There is absolutely no spiritual energy inside. You say it's useful? Is that all there is?
Wait a moment.
Jiacheng, what is wrong with you?
I must have just accidentally gotten a cramp. Immortal Lord, please wait a moment. I will bring it to you right away.
Chang, it's just a stick. Why are you flailing about so ridiculously?
No, that's not it. This stick truly has something strange about it. I cannot hold it. I still don't believe it. Again.
No way. This Jang cultivates fire techniques. His entire body has been tempered by the nine heavens flame. How could he be sent flying by a mere stick? Isn't this bringing shame upon the immortal lord?
This stick truly has a miraculous quality. When I touched it, the spiritual energy throughout my body became uncontrollable. Moreover, it ran rampant inside my body, just like a heavenly tribulation entering the body. I truly cannot bear it.
That is too exaggerated. This thing was forged by me. How powerful it is. Do you think I wouldn't know? See that? If you are incompetent, practice more.
All right then, Sheng, stop acting. Quickly bring the item over here.
With my low cultivation, truly dare not hold it again. If I hold it again, I fear I might even lose my life. Immortal Lord, please spare my life.
You. What is wrong with you?
He. It must be him. Who played a trick?
The film was translated and
Stop
narrated
it.
by Media.
Your aptitude is low. You probably don't have any knowledge either. Get out of the way. This thing looks ordinary. Why did the spiritual energy in my body immediately start losing control?
This thing, is it really that bizarre? Bailing. You couldn't even hold on to it.
This object is truly bizarre. Wait until I'm ready, then do it again. What is going on? I saw Taoist Jang holding it without any issue. Why are they all looking like that?
Looking at their appearance, it seems they are not pretending. Could it be that this staff that I refined is truly an extraordinary item? How truly boring. This thing is truly nothing special. Why are you all making such faces?
Never mind then. I might as well take a look. I don't believe that. Our Immortal Alliance protector could be stopped by a mere, unidentified plaything like this. That's wrong. This thing is truly extraordinary. Inside my body, the spiritual energy in my body.
Look, he is fine.
Old Ancestor. I don't. Look at his appearance. Could it be that this object truly holds a mystery?
Immortal Lord Sheng, look, you managed to hold on to it. I wonder if this thing can be considered a supreme treasure.
This thing is ordinary. It has no special features whatsoever. I don't have any feeling at all. Nothing is happening. I'm completely fine.
Jang, did you see that? The protector of the Immortal Alliance has already spoken. There is no problem whatsoever. What were you pretending just now? Isn't it that Zhang Xiaofen's aptitude is better than yours, and you harbor resentment and seek revenge by openly framing him?
I didn't. Old Ancestor, I'm not lying. This staff, it truly has something strange about it.
Is there a problem or not? This old man will know immediately upon inspection. Chongsheng, give that thing to me. All right. I'm coming. Old Ancestor, this thing is too bizarre. I can't hold on to it anymore.
Immortal Lord, didn't you just say that there was no problem? Why now? Are you starting to act?
Nonsense. We are all of what status? To go and perform this theatrical farce.
You. What is this thing of yours? When I mobilized the spirit steely, I never suffered this. Such a huge backlash.
Could it be that this item of mine can truly compare to the Immortal Alliance's primordial supreme treasure?
Enough. Our Immortal Alliance guardian is still lying on the ground. What an embarrassment. If you all say it has a problem, fine. Then this old man will come and examine it. Does it truly have a problem? It's just a tiny stick. How could it possibly trouble me? Let me try dealing with it. This? What kind of evil object is this? It can actually disrupt my spiritual energy to this extent.
Hold on.
The film
No.
is translated
No matter what
and
happens today,
narrated by M Media.
I cannot lose face in front of this brat. As expected, this object is merely a mundane item. Look. I'm holding it in my hand. And nothing is happening, right? The old ancestor truly lives up to his name as the old ancestor. Your cultivation level indeed far surpasses ours. You truly live up to your reputation. Not only can I hold it with my left hand, I can also switch to the other hand. Something is wrong. The spiritual energy is uncontrollable, running wildly throughout my body. If this continues, it will.
Old Ancestor. What is wrong with you? Can this item be considered a supreme treasure?
It's ruined. The spiritual energy can no longer be suppressed.
Old Ancestor, what is happening to you?
Not bad. This item is ordinary, but it can purify the human body. Over these many years, this old man's impurities in the spiritual energy have all been expelled. It can be seen that this item still has a certain effect.
Old Ancestor, I think this item. It doesn't seem to possess this kind of efficacy.
Is it your turn to doubt me now?
In that case, this is a supreme treasure. Then I can leave now. I'm leaving.
Stop. The entire Immortal Alliance has been so humiliated, and you think I'll let you go? Wouldn't I lose all face then? Moreover, if I don't obtain his aptitude, how can I break through my realm and gain longevity?
What else do you want?
The efficacy of this item still cannot compare to my 9 Heavens Profound Spirit Steely. The 9 Heavens Profound Spirit Steely has 10,000 uses, and it is not something that one treasure of yours can replace. Take out one more treasure, and I will let you go.
I don't have anything else on me.
If you cannot take anything out, then leave your life behind. The Imperial Palace's immortal binding rope.
Rerubbing the Saintess of Wang Palace.
The Immortal Alliance is truly arrogant and shameless. for your own personal gain. Such excuses can even be found.
Your master is about to die. Yet you dare come to my immortal alliance to snatch someone away.
Today, I must take him away. I'd like to see who dares stop me.
Liu Ryan, the island master of Jixian Island.
Old Ancestor, you and I are both cultivators. You should know that the will of heaven is hard to defy. It cannot be forced. Zhang Xiaofan has a destiny with me. Today, I must ensure his complete protection.
Destiny? Why don't I know about it? He has a destiny with Donghuang Palace, and Jixian Island too.
Zhang Xiaofan and I settled on an engagement long ago. I came here today, precisely to bring him back to complete the wedding ceremony. Me too.
Wait a moment. Two female heroes. What are you talking about? I don't understand anything.
Hey, what do you mean? Before you arrived, I already said I would marry him.
See for yourself. The marriage contract your master
The
left
film
for
was
you.
translated and narrated by Media.
Master, is this what you call a normal engagement contract? Is this also considered normal?
3 women vying for 1 husband. What exactly did this brat use as a trick that allowed him to capture these 2 proud daughters of heaven, both falling into his hands? Lost. Lost already.
Dare to speak another word. Next time I will take your head. Today I only ask you. This person, will you release him or not?
This island master of Jixian Island is no less capable than I'm. Qian Yuan, great immortal of Donghuang Palace, although he's suffered cultivation deviation, can still fight me in a match. Moreover, being able to associate with these 2 great sects, this brat's sect, is definitely not simple. No, I must investigate thoroughly before proceeding. If Jixian Island and Donghuang Palace both came personally, I will give you face. You may take the person away. However, he and your 2 houses both have engagement contracts. Then he should ultimately go with whom?
This old man still wants to make things difficult for me at this time. Sister, what are you doing?
Return to Jisha Island to marry me. You are far too overbearing, I say. Zhang Xiaofan also has an engagement with me.
That's not true. We can take our time regarding this matter.
Everything must be considered in order of precedence. Before you all arrived, I already declared long ago that I would marry him. Therefore, today, he will not marry any one of you.
What are you trying to do now? Didn't you initially insist on not marrying me? Please stop causing me more trouble.
Zhang Xiaofan, I didn't expect you to be so captivating. 3 women like us pursuing you alone. I believe those 2 sisters must be the same as me and won't share a man, right? If that is the case, then let us rely on our individual abilities. I will immediately tie you up and bring you back for marriage. I will not tie you up and bring you back, but if you dare lay a hand on another woman, I will let you know. How fast? My sword is...
My precious daughter. Your cultivation level is far inferior compared to theirs. I fear you won't be able to compete successfully.
Father, give that talisman to me.
Do you mean to? Absolutely not. That is meant to save your life. There is only one.
Father, because he has conquered me, I must definitely win him. Moreover, I believe that, with his protection in the future, your daughter will be safe.
All right. Here you are.
My 2 elder sisters, why must it be this way? All of you are great beauties from neighboring nations and cities. Why must you make things difficult for me?
My master suffered key deviation. Your master said that, as long as you can become the son-in-law of the Dongwang Palace, he can save my master.
And what about you?
Your master said you are very skilled. After marrying you, I can spar with you every day.
Is there no one who is true love? What kind of reasons are these? What are you planning to do now?
Flying Thunder God technique.
This girl. Truly no one can stop her.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
What is this strange technique of yours?
The Flying Thunder God technique. It can transport a person to a designated location. My father left it for me. It is meant to save my life.
And yet you use it like this.
You will protect me. Isn't that right?
You. What exactly do you want to do?
I already said it. You have conquered me. I will definitely marry you.
Don Huang Palace. Is this the Don Huang Palace? Truly worthy of being called an immortal realm's blessed land. Truly extraordinary. The Saintess of the Don Huang Palace told me yesterday that her master was in trouble. Since she helped me out of trouble yesterday, whether by sentiment or by reason, I should go and check it out.
Stop right there! Who are you? How dare you trespass into my Dongwang Palace?
Senior. I'm a disciple of the Penlai Immortal sect. A disciple of Jingyan, Immortal Venerable, Zhang Xiaofan. I have specifically come to treat Qianyuan Great Immortal.
Are you the fiancé of the senior sister? Can you treat my master?
Down below.
A child. This immortal realm's blessed land. Why does it have a child like this? Go quickly and call an adult here.
Who is a child? You are the child. How dare you look down on me? It's just that after I transformed into human form, I only look small. Did your master teach you that?
It seems my master's words were indeed correct. This immortal's residence, even if it is just a small child, its identity is profound and unfathomable. Immortals who can transform into human form are basically those from the primordial era, existing until now. If I offend her, I fear I will be in great trouble. Esteemed senior sister. Just now I had eyes but failed to recognize Mount Tai. I apologize, senior sister. I'm truly sorry.
This is acceptable for now.
Senior sister. I heard that Qianyuan Great Immortal understands heaven above, penetrates the underworld below, with cultivation profound and unfathomable. Is there anyone in this world who could possibly trouble the Great Immortal?
How could anyone trouble my master? My master is being disturbed by an inner demon.
Inner demon?
What? You cannot treat it. If you cannot treat it, I will immediately chase you out.
I can treat it. Indeed, master was right. People. Only women and petty people are the most difficult to deal with. This brat fits both categories. Too difficult to deal with.
How dare you look down on me, calling me a child. Later when senior sister arrives, see how I will tease you. This is a place. Senior sister told us to wait for her here at the Primal Magnetic Divine Flower.
Primal Magnetic Divine Flower. Legend has it that this Primal Magnetic Divine Flower is formed by the spiritual energy of heaven and earth. Since its birth, it has maintained its stone form. After that it only grows only longer every 9,000 years. When it reaches a length of 9 kan and 9 li, it can finally take form. It is a medicinal ingredient on par with the heavenly peaches of the heavenly court, ginseng fruit, and other such items.
I didn't expect you to have some knowledge. That's right. This is precisely the legend of the primordial magnetic divine flower, a supreme spiritual root. If one is fated, just smelling it can extend one's life by 3,600 years. If one manages to eat a single petal of this flower, then they can live for 98,000 more years.
Smelling it grants 3,600 years of life. Eating a piece grants 98,000 years of life. This is not merely an immortal being, but something even greater than an immortal.
Senior sister said that whoever can save my master today will be rewarded with 3 petals of the flower.
What did you say? If I can bring this petal back, wouldn't master be overjoyed?
Do you want this petal?
Is that possible?
Senior sister said that the disciple of Jingyan Immortal Venerable possesses cultivation that even she cannot see through. Since you claim to be the disciple of Jingyan Immortal Venerable, why don't you make a move and display a little bit so that a child like me can broaden my horizons?
As expected, it has come. This little brat truly holds a grouch.
film was
Previously, when my heaven-defying
translated
aptitude was
and
tested,
narrated
it couldn't
by
be clearly
media.
explained already. Now you even want me to demonstrate my cultivation level? I myself don't even know what my cultivation level is. How I'm supposed to demonstrate it?
You dare not. Could it be that you are an imposter, trying to sneak into my Donghuang palace to steal the primordial magnetic divine flower?
No, I'm naturally my master's disciple. Then tell me how I should demonstrate it.
He certainly took the bait. Let's see how I tease you now. This is a heavenly peach that Grandfather Heavenly Emperor bestowed upon my master. Upon it is a restriction placed by Grandfather Heavenly Emperor. Didn't you say you had many methods? As long as you can retrieve this heavenly peach, I will believe that what you say is true.
I truly am my master's disciple. If you don't believe me, you can go to the Penglai Immortal Gate and inquire.
The Penglai Immortal Gate is tens of thousands of miles away from my Donghuang palace. Even if you ride the clouds and tread the wind, it would still take a full day's journey. How can I go and inquire? Or are you just an imposter? You completely dare not show your cultivation level. Alright. Don't say that I, your senior sister, bullied you. As long as you can take this immortal peach, I will give it to you. I ask you one last time. Will you try or not try?
Fine, I'll try. It seems this little brat definitely wants to embarrass himself. Never mind then. I offended him right from the start. If I lose face, I lose face.
You want to take the immortal peach? Dream on. This is a restriction set by Grandpa Heavenly Emperor himself. Except for my master, fundamentally there is no one who can break the restriction. Just wait for the restriction to blast you away. That's what you get for bullying me. That's what you get for daring to call me a little brat. This time, let's see how you lose face.
Is this the immortal peach? This isn't too difficult, is it? If you want me to eat the peach, just say so directly. Why bother putting on this act? You startled me.
Impossible. You must have cheated.
You gave this peach to me. How could I have cheated?
Give the immortal peach back to me. Don't eat it. Give the immortal peach back here. Don't eat it.
You yourself said you would give it to me. What's wrong with me eating it? You little brat.
You've made me furious. Don't run. Stop.
Enough. What are you all arguing about? Don't you know Master is seriously ill? And needs rest and recuperation?
Senior sister Rumi. He ate my immortal peach. He bullied me.
I didn't bully the kid. She said it herself. As long as I could take the immortal peach out from within the restriction, then it would belong to me. How can you say that I bullied her?
It is bullying. You have such high cultivation, yet you pretended to have no spiritual energy at all. If this isn't bullying, then what is it?
Zhang Xiaofan, one immortal peach, is not considered precious, but you Zhang Xiaofan have profound cultivation. Why didn't you tell Bai He the truth? That way it wouldn't have resulted in a misunderstanding like this.
That's right. Bullying others.
No. I truly didn't know what my cultivation level actually was. My master told me that I have poor aptitude and unsuitable for cultivation, which is why he chased me down the mountain.
How can that be? Your master Immortal Venerable Jing Yan personally flew here, saying that your cultivation level is in no way inferior to his own. That is why I specifically invited you to come and treat my master.
Why would master boast about something so major? What should we do now?
Otherwise, it means that one of you master or disciple has lead.
In any case, it certainly wasn't me. How much ability I possess is something I know perfectly well, isn't it?
Very well. My Donglang Palace sincerely invited you to treat my master. Yet the two of you, master and disciple, dare to deceive the Dongwang Palace. You have lost your virginity. It seems clear. Who is lying now?
No. Please listen to my explanation first.
Why should I listen to your explanation? It was made clear from the start. Among the three women, you were to choose one to marry. But now, you have changed your mind. Forget it then. You and I shall break off the engagement.
No. Please listen to my explanation. This matter.
Enough. The fact that you committed adultery is the truth. Now, the only thing you can do is to cure my master's illness as atonement. Otherwise, the two families will sever ties. My Dongwang Palace will certainly lead people to trample your Penglai immortal sect.
Very well. A promise is worth 1,000 pieces of gold.
The two of us, having accepted the invitation of great immortal Shenu, traveled day and night without rest.
Dallas monarch Ziding of Ziding Palace.
Finally did not miss this treatment window.
Rumeng pays respects to Zaiding and Yang Liu, two martial uncles.
Martial nephew, you are too polite. I heard that besides us this time, there is also a master of the Pill Dao coming to treat great immortal Shenu. I wonder where that person is.
Whether he is a master of the Pill Dao or not, I do not know, but he is certainly a shameless liar.
Martial nephew Yi,
Great Master Yang Liu of the Yang Liu sect.
are you saying the invited master of alchemy, that extraordinary person, isn't him?
That's right. I heard this person is proficient in medical arts and is a rare medical saint. That is why we invited him here, to treat our master's illness.
Let's be clear first. I will provide treatment. But I do not know alchemy. Don't say later that I didn't warn you beforehand.
What? You are a divine physician, and you don't know alchemy?
Who said a divine physician must necessarily know alchemy?
Did you not hear? Junior martial nephew, you say. That to cure the illness of great immortal Shenu, one must definitely refine the chaos divine pill. If you don't know alchemy, then how can you cure great immortal Shenu?
Alchemy? Isn't it just taking the effective components of medicinal herbs and gathering them all together? It's very easy. Doesn't anyone with hands know how to do it?
Arrogance. This old man has practiced pill refinement for thousands of years, yet I dare not utter such boastful words. You are a young man of tender age, whose cultivation is less than 100 years, yet you dare to boast so loudly. Unbelievable. I cannot believe it.
Whether you believe it or not, wouldn't trying it prove the truth?
Silence. Brat. Do you know how difficult it is to refine this chaos divine pill throughout the past tens of thousands of years? The number of successful refinements can be counted on one's fingers. You, someone who has never refined a pill, still wet behind the ears, dare to utter such arrogant words? Do you truly regard the Donghuang Palace of great immortal Shenu as a place you can insult at will?
That's enough, Zhang Xiaofan. If you dare to speak nonsense again, everyone in my Donghuang Palace does not welcome the likes of an arrogant and conceited person like you. Leave now.
Clearly you invited me here. Yet now you tell me to leave. Are you trying to bully me? Wait until I succeed in cultivation. I will certainly bully you back.
Fellow Taoist Jang, wait a moment.
Master, you are still recovering from your illness. Why have you come out?
That's right, Master. These matters, just leave them to us.
To fellow Taoist brothers, long time no see.
Taoist brother,
The film was
Your health.
translated and narrated by M Media.
rest assured brother, the two of us will certainly do our utmost to refine the chaos divine pill, help you heal.
Many thanks to both fellow Taoists.
Are you jesting with me? Is that so?
I still hope fellow Taoist Jang employs your medical skills to heal me.
But
You truly want me to heal you?
Of course.
Very well then. Then I shall treat you this once.
Taoist brother, but
Fellow Taoist Jang, begin now.
Taoist brother, rest assured, I absolutely will not let him affect our plan.
this flower is the primordial magnetic divine flower. The petals of the primordial magnetic divine flower are the main ingredient for crafting the chaos divine pill. This primordial magnetic divine flower is precious because it possesses the heavenly spiritual root. Therefore, especially around it, the primordial magnetic divine radiance can destroy all things. Master is gravely ill. I hope both martial uncles exert all your abilities to pluck the petals and craft the divine pill.
This primordial magnetic divine radiance can destroy all things. Nothing is unbreakable by it, if not of the great Tao realm. One cannot touch it. Otherwise there will be life-threatening danger. Kid, are you ready?
Great Tao realm. I'm someone who doesn't even know what my own cultivation level is. How can I possibly pluck the petals? Or perhaps senior. You go first. My cultivation is weak. I certainly cannot pluck the petals. Anyway, the refinement process only requires one petal. Why don't you reach out and pluck it? And I will shamelessly ask for a bit of the leftover material.
You brat. Truly an interesting person. Others always boast about their cultivation. But you always humble yourself. Truly without shame. I like that. All right. Then I will go and pluck one petal and share a bit of the leftover material with you.
Thank you, senior.
You fraud!
Heavenly Emperor profound sect. Vast key originates. Light cultivation vast tribulation. Witness my divine ability. Golden light illumination. Heaven tier. This is impossible. Impossible. Fellow Taoist, are you alright? I'm fine. The primordial magnetic divine flower truly lives up to its reputation as a heavenly spiritual root. It seems I underestimated all things in this world.
Senior, your golden light incantation hasn't achieved much in cultivation. Perhaps you should practice a bit more. I'm waiting for the leftover materials here.
You, shut your mouth. Ziding is your senior. Is he someone you can insult? Your master, how did he teach you? If you yourself possess profound cultivation, why don't you yourself go pick that petal?
Senior, I have no intention of insulting the Great Tao. I truly hope the Great Tao can retrieve the petal and share a little bit with me. My cultivation is weak, so naturally I cannot retrieve it. Senior, why don't you give it a try? You are a great power of the Pill Tao. The task of retrieving a single petal, isn't that as easy as flipping your hand?
If I must try, then I shall try.
Ancient divine artifact, the ink fate accumulating smoke cloth.
Taoist brother has truly sharp eyesight. That's right. The item in my hand is indeed the ancient divine artifact, the ink fate accumulating smoke glove. Legend has it that since the dawn of creation, this ancient divine artifact has existed. This is the strongest defensive weapon. Even if it is the strongest attack, it cannot be harmed. Today I refuse to believe I cannot retrieve a single petal of the primordial magnetic divine flower.
Senior, that's incredible. I believe in you. You will definitely succeed. Is that all? No, Senior. This glove of yours seems to be completely useless. Did you perhaps buy a fake?
You brat, are you tired of living?
Let it go, Taoist brother. It seems that I am destined to face this tribulation. You don't need to argue with that brat.
Master, is it possible that we truly have no other way?
Taoist brother, why must you be so pessimistic? Isn't there still someone who hasn't tried yet?
Me? No, I can't. Both seniors are highly accomplished individuals, yet they couldn't retrieve it. My meager skills should not go
Film was
and become a laughingstock for
translated
everyone.
and narrated by
Why do you say you
M.
become a laughingstock? Perhaps you young men have profound fortune. And without expending any effort, you might be able to retrieve it. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Fellow Taoist Jang, if you retrieve the petal, the Dongwang Palace, I will erase all grievances with you. In this life, I will serve you diligently and willingly accept it. But if you fail to retrieve it, I will definitely be irreconcilable with you, settling all debts new and old at once.
Rummy, how can you threaten fellow Taoist Jang like that?
Master,
Fellow Taoist Jang, if you have any method, just speak it out. It's nothing.
Kid, didn't you just feel that? We were very ordinary. Now you yourself dare not step forward.
To seniors, please stop joking. I'm just an insignificant nobody. Something that even you seniors cannot achieve. How could I possibly do it?
Kid, why don't you try it out? How can you know it's impossible? Could it be that you want to disgrace your master and great immortal Chinayawan?
Fine then. I'll try it. But let me say this first. If I don't succeed, don't blame me.
Taoist brother, why did you just now wink at me? Something that even we couldn't retrieve. That kid, how could he possibly retrieve it? When that time comes, he will be killed by the primordial magnetic divine light, and we will take Qinyuan's life. In this way, all faults will fall upon this kid. As for us, we just need to rest assured and take over Qinyuan's assets. Isn't that wonderful? Taoist brother, that is truly insightful. What is that?
what is he doing?
If I tell you, I also don't know how I'm drawing it up. Would you believe me?
How can this be?
Could it be that you have already broken through the Hongman's sacred realm and entered the heavenly Tao realm?
I know now. The fact that the petals of this primordial magnetic divine flower are falling off fundamentally has no relation to him whatsoever. It must be related to the item in his hand. Could the mysterious item in his hand also be an ancient divine artifact that has never appeared before?
This is not a divine artifact at all. This is just a magnet.
A magnet?
Didn't you all say the spiritual root is called the primordial magnetic divine flower? I just thought that, since its name contains the word magnetic, perhaps a magnet could be used to attract the petals back to him, unexpectedly. It actually succeeded.
No wonder. I told you so. This kid, how could he possess strength above the Hongmen's sacred realm? He utilized the spiritual attribute of the root. This is similar to ginseng, which has the special attribute that it falls off when it encounters metal, as long as one obtains the metal catalyst. Even if it is a normal mortal, they can also harvest the ginseng. It's the same principle. He is precisely exploiting the loophole of the spiritual attribute.
Ginseng. That sounds familiar. I already said it. I definitely do not possess strength above the Hongmen sacred realm. Taoist Lord. Or perhaps, you should also try it?
Me?
That's right, Taoist Lord. Perhaps, the petal I just obtained was just due to my luck. If this Taoist Lord can use a magnet to attract the falling petals, then that proves I absolutely do not possess the strength of the Hongmen sacred realm. I'm exactly the type of person Master spoke of, lacking the aptitude for cultivation. If this Taoist Lord does not use a magnet to attract the petals, then that proves my cultivation level is extraordinary, as Master said. When I return to the mountain this time, I must definitely find Master and get to the bottom of this.
Narrated by M Media.
Taoist brother. This kid. Let you try a bit. You should just boldly give it a try. I trust Taoist brother Chinayawan. His generosity absolutely will not begrudge these petals.
Both Taoist brothers, please go ahead and try. If it can resolve the doubts of the two Taoist brothers, these 1 or 2 petals. What does it matter if I give them to the two Taoist brothers?
Since Taoist brother Chinayawan has spoken thus, then I shall try once. It moved, the petal moved.
It really moved. Could it really be like ginseng? Requiring a special harvesting method. To be able to pick the petals of the magnetic divine flower and make them fall?
I already said it. I definitely do not have such high cultivation. Master couldn't possibly have lied to me.
Why is the attractive force so strong? Why was it so easy just now?
Martial uncle.
This matter. Taoist brother, be careful.
Your hand.
How could it?
Jang Zhaofan.
I truly don't know. Why did it fall into my hands?
You are still lying even now. The restriction of the primal magnetic divine flower. Unless one is in the heavenly Tao realm, they cannot touch it. Just now your hand reached inside.
Fellow Taoist Jang, there is no need to panic. Your master and the 3 of us are all good cultivation friends. Regarding your cultivation level, the 3 of us will not reveal it.
It's not.
Alright, fellow Taoist Jang. Regarding the refinement of the Chaos Divine Pill, I humbly request the assistance of you 3. If the Divine Pill can be successfully refined, Qianyun will certainly reward you handsomely.
Alright, but I must make it clear first. I don't know how to refine pills. I only know how to heal injuries. If I fail to refine it, then you cannot blame me.
It's fine. I still have 1 Chaos Divine Pill here, which I can give to the 3 of you for observation.
Great Immortal Qianyun. Didn't you already possess 1 Chaos Divine Pill? Could it be that this Divine Pill cannot cure you?
This is a long story. I possess this pill, but this pill has lost all its spiritual essence, and its medicinal efficacy has completely vanished. Therefore, I can only give it to the 3 of you for observation.
That you could obtain this flower petal is considered having some ability, but refining pills is not at all as simple as you imagine.
Isn't it just taking various medicinal ingredients and mixing them together? What's so difficult about that?
What did you say?
Nothing. You are right.
Don't you dare think that I didn't hear what you said. The vast pill Tao is profound and extensive. This old man has studied the pill Tao for thousands of years, memorizing countless pill recipes. Yet I dare not utter such arrogant words. On what grounds do you dare to say that the pill Tao is simple?
There really is nothing difficult about it. Previously I even used a medicinal pill, refined by me to save others' lives.
Your age is not great, yet your tone is not small. If it were an ordinary medicinal pill, with your cultivation perhaps you could manage it. But do you know, what we are refining this time is none other than the Chaos Divine Pill. Is that something an ordinary medicinal pill can be compared to?
It is still unknown who can successfully refine the pill. You speak as if you can refine it yourself.
You.
Narrated by M Media.
To fellow Taoist brothers, the primal magnetic divine flower petal. There are a total of 2 petals. 1 petal is given to the 2 of you for refinement. The remaining petal will be given to Jang Fan for refinement. What do you all think?
We shall follow Taoist brother's suggestion. Let's proceed like this. Does this brat know what a skilled person is? And that there will always be someone more skilled?
Who wins and who loses is yet to be known.
Although the two of us could not pluck the petals of the primordial magnetic divine flower. But when it comes to alchemy refinement, the two of us have received recognition from the grand ancestor taking of the 8 sceneries palace, a person accomplished in the Pill Dao. You can never compare to that.
Really? Then just now when I hadn't obtained to Petal, it seems you said the same thing. Senior.
You. Very well. Let this brat of yours have his eyes open to see what true Pill Dao is. Profound sun purple cauldron. Manifest. This is the purple cauldron. It is the personal divine artifact of my Taoist brother. With boundless spiritual power. Coupled with my several thousand years of alchemy cultivation. Refining the chaos divine pill is truly as easy as turning one's hand over. As for you, firstly, you have no medicinal ingredients. Secondly, you have no refining furnace. I'd like to see what you will use to refine the pill.
Who says that refining pills absolutely requires a refining furnace?
Does refining pills really not require a furnace?
If I say it's possible, then it is possible. To seniors, will you look at this chaos divine pill?
Brat, even if you hold the chaos divine pill and look at it 1,000 times, 10,000 times, you still won't be able to discern the pill formula for this chaos divine pill.
Great Immortal Qianyuan, earlier you said you would let us admire this pill. Does that still count?
Of course it counts. Fellow Taoist Jang, please feel free.
You.
This?
You ignorant fool. You dare to destroy the chaos divine pill of my Taoist brother.
Senior, why do you speak to me like that? I already asked beforehand. To seniors, do you still need to look at this chaos divine pill? Furthermore, Great Immortal Qianyuan already said I should feel free. Why do you all accuse me of intentionally destroying this divine pill?
You, Taoist brother, calm your anger. The most important thing for us now, it is for Taoist brother Qianyuan to refine the chaos divine elixir, to treat Taoist brother Qianyuan's illness. As for this wet behind the ears brat, he claims he can refine the chaos divine elixir. Just ignore him. Taoist brother, be careful. This brat is a bit unorthodox. Ever since we met, this brat, we have constantly been led by this brat, by the nose. I worry that if we continue to argue with him, it will affect our plan. Rest assured, Taoist brother, I absolutely will not let him affect our plan. I'm only worried this brat might be Qianyuan's backup pawn. Qianyuan's backup pawn. Impossible, right? Relying only on him, a wet behind the ears brat? Taoist brother, you must not be careless. This world is full of hidden tigers and crouching dragons, as numerous as crucian carp crossing a river. But if we refine the chaos divine elixir, then Qianyuan will not escape our grasp. I wonder if fellow Taoist has finished the preparations. Rest assured, Taoist brother, apart from the main ingredient, the primordial magnetic divine flower, which we cannot tamper with, the other elixir refining ingredients, I have long since replaced them with items with similar medicinal properties, identical appearance, but are highly poisonous.
The film was
Even if the chaos divine elixir is successfully refined,
Media.
it will only be a highly toxic substance. Brat, you are using this to refine the elixir?
What is the matter, senior? Is something wrong with it? I have always refined elixirs like this.
Brat, I see that you are not refining elixirs, but rather trying to poison Taoist brother Qianyuan.
Senior, what do you mean by that?
The process of refining elixirs, throughout history, has always required sophisticated tools to contain the spiritual energy of heaven and earth. This crude iron pot of yours, how can it withstand The immense spiritual power of the Chaos Divine Elixir. This will not only fail to refine the Divine Elixir, but I fear it will also generate elixir poison, causing harm everywhere. What exactly are your intentions? You dare to use this object to refine a Divine Elixir? Could it be that you intend to frame Taoist brother Chinayawan?
I did not. Furthermore, I already said earlier, I do not know how to refine elixirs. I only know how to heal injuries.
To fellow Taoists, since fellow Taoist Jingyan has, for his disciple to come and refine pills for me, must certainly possess extraordinary qualities. To fellow Taoists, there is no need to worry.
Since Taoist brother Chinayawan is so insistent, then I won't say much more. Taoist brother, let us begin refining the pills. Purple Cauldron, activate.
The medicinal ingredients of these two people seem to all contain poison. How can they refine the Chaos Divine Pill? Could it be that I guessed wrong?
I already intended to poison Chinayawan, and then blame this inexperienced brat. Just use Chinayawan, the medicinal pill. Even if Chinayawan loses his life later, he will not suspect us. Taoist brother, what superb methods. After the plan succeeds, this Donghuang Palace should have a share for the two of us.
They are trying to frame Great Immortal Qianyuan.
Fellow Taoist Jang, do you have any doubts?
It's nothing, senior. I will start refining the pill right now. All things possess spirit, meaning formless. Using my heart's power, melting the heavens and refining the earth. Integrate for me.
Master, the pill is complete.
Taoist brother Chinayawan. Fortunately, we did not fail the trust placed in us. We have finally succeeded in refining this Chaos Divine Pill.
Wait a moment. My pill is also finished refining. Would you like to take a look together?
You dare call your pill the Chaos Divine Pill? That is truly ridiculous. This medicinal pill of yours. Firstly, its shape is strange. Secondly, it has no fragrance. Yet you dare claim it is the Chaos Divine Pill?
You say my medicinal pill is not the Chaos Divine Pill. I can also say that your pills are not the Chaos Divine Pill.
Ignorant brat. How could you know the hardship we endured when refining this divine pill, yet dare to judge it so casually?
The film was translated and
My medicinal pill can be
narrated by
consumed.
Media.
Can yours?
The Chaos Divine Pill is so precious. There is only one single pill. It was originally intended for Taoist brother Chinayawan. So if we test the medicine, wouldn't that be a waste?
I don't think it's a waste. But rather because the Chaos Divine Pill of yours is merely a poison pill.
How dare you? You dare insult us. Do you believe I will immediately take your life right here? You insulted us. Even if your master were to come, he would still have to kowtow and apologize to us.
Then why did you have to add so many toxic medicinal ingredients during the pill refining process? As far as I know, the pill recipe for this Chaos Divine Pill does not contain those ingredients.
You ignorant brat. What do you know? That is the secret joint refining method of me and Taoist brother Zaidi. Is that something a wet behind the ears brat like you can casually assert?
Then you eat it. If you eat it, I won't say it's pill poison anymore. Moreover, you all know how to refine pills. Eating one and then refining another, what's the trouble with that?
Seeking death.
Stop it. Taoist brother Ziding, fellow Taoist Jang. Absolutely do not damage the harmony because of me. How about this? Both of you give the pills to me, and I will consume them one by one. Who is real and who is fake will be known immediately.
Master, do you need to say... You want to test the medicine yourself?
Go and retrieve them.
Taoist brother, why must you go to such lengths?
It's nothing.
You wet behind the ears brat. If my Taoist brother Chinayawan suffers any misfortune, I will definitely make you pay with your life.
Taoist brother Yang Liu, on the path of cultivation. If you don't advance your retreat, I'm leaving now.
Master. Master, oh master. Master. Master.
It was you. You caused Taoist brother Chinyuan's death. Die.
Speak. Who allowed you to come and harm me?
This is impossible. How did you know? The toxicity of the heavenly demon pill, damn it. Could it be? It was you.
If it weren't for fellow Taoist Zhang, I would have fallen for your scheme long ago.
Zhang Zhaofan, your master is in trouble. Hurry back to the mountain.